what is a man?
What is a man?
What is a man?
A man is, well, I guess a man is somebody with male genitalia who identifies as such, right? I mean, I don't know.
You don't know what a man is?
I guess not. I mean, I don't know. I am a man, you are a man.
So are we men because of the body parts, or is there more to us than just body parts?
Well, there's certainly more to us than just body parts,
Like
as far
what?
as what, well, I mean, I guess just how we identify and how we, hey, I am a man. You know, I am a man. There's more to me than that.
What's more to you than body parts?
Well, I am a human. I am a man. I am a seeker. I am a truth seeker. I am a learner. I try to always be learning. I try to, you know, at the end of the day, to kind of paraphrase Harvey Pekar, life's about love, gigs, and being creative. I try to live that way, and I try to leave the world a little bit better than how I found it at the end of the day.
What is love?
Oh,
let me ask you
man,
this first. You say you're a truth seeker.
I'm a truth seeker. I
Have
want
you
to seek the,
found the
don't
truth?
you?
Have
I
you
found
found the truth yet?
I don't know, Jesse. Is truth out there? Do we even know? You know, the rhetorician says truth may or may not be out there, but we need to talk wisely. The philosopher King says truth is out there and we have it.
So have you found it?
Is it not?
Have you found the truth?
I don't know yet. I'm still seeking.
If
I'm still in the middle of the ride, Jesse.
So if you have found the truth, Ron, would you know it?
Ooh, that's heavy. If I found the truth, would I know it? You came out the gate swinging here, man. This is just like, all right, first question, what is life? Okay, all right, this is, glad I had my coffee this morning. If I found the truth, would I know it? I guess I hope so. I don't know if it's out there or not, Jesse. Have you found it?
I have.
You have?
And it's amazing.
How do you know?
It's not out there.
It's not out there?
No.
So you're saying it's not out there?
Right.
So we just better talk well.
It's inside of us.
It's inside. All right. Okay.
It's not
okay.
outside.
Interesting.
It's inside.
All
Isn't that
right.
amazing?
All right. Okay.
Are you a Christian?
I am not.
Are you Jewish?
I am not. I don't
are you
identify
atheist?
as. So, you know, I always like to say this, Jesse. I'm either an atheist or an agnostic, depending on what part of the country I'm in and how often people are armed. Here's what I mean by that. You know, if by atheist, some people define atheist as just somebody who just doesn't have a God in their life. They just don't really acknowledge one. By that definition, I would be an atheist. I don't really have a God in my life. Other people define atheist as someone who says, well, I believe and I know there's nothing out there.
Right.
Well, that's not me. I don't know. I'm part of the church of I don't know, and neither does anyone else, so let's just try to be nice.
So there may be a God. You just don't know.
Yeah, there might be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I do think, and I don't know if you want to call this spiritual or how you want to label it, but I do think there's something out there that is certainly beyond us. I don't know what that is. Is it a supreme being? Maybe. Is it a God? Maybe. I don't think it's a lot of the man-made God you hear about a lot.
Right.
But I do think there is likely something out there, and you know, there's some things I subscribe to. I do believe in cause and effect. You kind of, if you try to put good out in the world, you'll get good back. If you put bad out in the world, you'll get bad back. There's actually some science that kind of backs that up. You know, cause and effect. So, you know, I just try to live a good life, but I don't identify with any religion.
Are you a good person?
I hope so. I really try.
And what do you think? You are good or you're not?
I like to think I am good, yes.
And what's good about you?
Well, I mean, I try to be a good family member to my family.
You married?
I'm not married. I am engaged.
Oh,
yeah.
When you say your family,
you're not going to say congratulations.
Yeah,
No.
congratulations, man.
I'm kidding.
No,
Thank
you're
you.
right about that.
I'm kidding.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
When is the wedding date?
It's going to be next year.
Right on.
Yeah, next year.
Yeah, let me know. I'll be there.
Cheers, buddy. Yeah, no, and I try to be a good partner, a good significant other,
Are you
good
married
fiance.
a man?
Am I marrying a man? No, I'm marrying a woman.
Why did you say partner?
I mean, what do you want to call it? Fiance, partner,
Yeah, it's either
boyfriend, whatever you want to call it.
Fiance, husband, wife.
Yes.
Partner
well,
means you married a same sex.
It's what?
When you say partner, it implies you're married the same sex.
It can. I mean, I just don't. I mean, I
don't
didn't put
use
much.
partner. That made me nervous.
Well, I don't know why, but okay. I just don't.
But congratulations.
Put much
I like it
you.
when men and women get married. Are
Okay.
you going to have a truckload of white babies?
Well, I don't know if we want to have children, but
Are you married a white woman?
I am.
And why wouldn't you want to have white babies? Because white people are becoming minority now. And that's not good.
I don't know if I want to have children at all.
Well,
so
why get married
it
then?
certainly has nothing to do with that. And whether I do or don't have children, it's certainly not going to be because of, because of some demographic. It would be because I wanted to, populate the planet and be a father. And I don't know if that's for me or not yet, Jesse.
So why are you getting married?
Why am I getting married? Well, because I'm in love with a wonderful person, and I want to have that bond with her. A lot of people, they're not really for marriage. They're like, why do I need some piece of paper from the state to validate my relationship? I understand that. And for a lot of years, I agreed with that. And in many ways, I still do.
Yeah.
But, I think in many ways, a marriage is kind of what you, the individual, makes of it. If you're in love and you really want to, take that step and you both understand that step, then I think you should totally take it. If you don't want to take it, I think that's fine too.
Does she know you don't want to have children?
Oh yeah, we've talked about it, Jesse. No, she's going to find out when she sees this.
I know.
Just try to keep this under wraps. No, we've talked about
And
it.
she feels the same way?
Yeah, I mean, we're not like totally like no. We're kind of leaning towards no, but our minds aren't made up yet.
Is she older?
There's
or
a
younger?
lot of things, Jesse. At one point in my life, I would say I was never going to move to Los Angeles, but 3 years ago, I moved to Los Angeles. It ended up being a pretty great thing.
Right.
I thought I would never go bald. I think I'm slowly but surely going bald, and I'm not
doesn't
afraid
show
of it.
yet, so don't tell
Thank
anyone.
you, Jesse. Well, that's
Yeah,
very
don't tell anyone.
kind. I think it's receding a little bit, but if that happens, I'm going to embrace it. Is my
Right.
point. So whether or not I'm going to have kids, I don't know yet. But I know that if I do decide to, it'll be because I know it's right, and if I don't decide not to, it'll be because I decided.
I
that's
would
not for me.
highly recommend you have a truckload of white babies, because if you don't, the colored people are going to put you back in chain.
Well, I don't agree with that reasoning, but
Look
and
at
not
South
only that, but
Africa.
I don't think.
Look what happened in South Africa. The blacks took over, and white people going through genocide right now. They're committing genocide.
I disagree with the premise of what you just
They're committing genocide on white people.
Well, I disagree with the premise.
They're
that you
taking
just
their
put out
land
there.
without compensation. They're killing them. They're robbing and raping them in their homes and things like that. That's not genocide.
I just don't agree with the premise you say that I should have a trunk load of white babies.
A truckload,
Furthermore,
not a trunk.
truckload.
Yeah, a truck.
Sorry. Okay.
More than just
well,
a trunk.
I don't think that would fly with my fiance either. I'd be like, hey, we got to change of plans. Jesse said so. Truckload white babies. We got to do it.
I bet
don't know,
she'll
she'd be
do
like,
it then.
that's not very romantic. I think that's what she'll say.
I guarantee you,
She's like,
she'd
"That's
say, you
not-"
know what, Jesse's right. Come on, honey, let's start this now.
You know what? I'll run it by her and I'll
Alright.
see what she says.
What is love?
Oh yes, what is love? Wow, that's a fun one. I think I will say this too to start out, because I love this question. I think love is the only thing when people talk about the process of belief. I will say that love is the only thing, at least to my knowledge off the top of my head, that love is the only thing I can say I truly believe in. I believe in love. I think that love is so powerful. I think that it is a true testament to the human condition, because we are flawed beings, Jesse. You and I have a lot of disagreements. One thing I think we both agree on, human beings are flawed creatures, right?
In that fallen state they are, but they don't have to be that way. They
Well,
can overcome
I think that as humans, we are flawed creatures.
Do you
And
believe that you can overcome the fallen state?
overcome the fallen state. What do you mean by that?
Overcome being flawed.
I don't think that we're ever not flawed as
So
human
you cannot
beings.
rise above it.
I think you can reach your fullest potential. I think that you can really rise above a lot of things.
Right.
But will you ever not be a flawed human? I don't think so. I think we're
Why
all
not?
flawed.
Why don't you
I
think
will
that?
make mistakes until the day I die. I can't speak for you, but I will make mistakes
So
until
you
the day I
think
die.
you're doomed?
No, I don't think that's doomed.
Well,
I
making a
think-
mistake until you die is doomed.
I don't think that's doomed at all. I think that's a human condition. I think that's letting life in.
A friend of
You
mine
know?
used to say, "Life is a bitch, and then you die."
Well,
And he
a lot
lived
of
his
people have
wife
said
like that, and then he died.
Did your friend tell you he invented that? Because he wasn't honest with you if he claimed ownership. A
I don't
lot
know
of
if he
people have
claimed-
said
he
that.
used to- he was so miserable. He used to say that.
Well, I'm sorry he was miserable.
And
But
so what is love?
So what is love? Love is that which transcends the regular flawed human condition that we have. Despite all these flaws, we can somehow love another person, love an entity, love an idea, love a pet, love a friend. that's amazing. And it's
amazing.
Yes, there you go. So I'm a big fan of love, and I think we should always approach everything through the lens of love. And I try really hard to do that. Do I always succeed at it? No, I've failed before. I've failed plenty of times.
Amazing.
And I'll fail
Which
again.
is greater for the world, for families, for the world? A man's love for the world or a woman's love for the world?
I don't think there's a difference. I think that,
You think
it's
a
human
man's
love.
love is the
It's
same
human
as a
love.
woman's love?
Sure, why not?
Really?
Yeah.
Is there a difference
Why wouldn't
between
it be?
men and women?
Well, of course there is.
What's the difference?
Men are men, women are women.
Other
It's-
than the body
you know,
parts, what's the difference?
Do we have to have an anatomy lesson here, Jesse?
Other than
Come
that,
on, I think.
yeah, other than anatomy. What's the difference between a woman's love and a man's love? What's the difference between men and women?
Well, if you're going to talk generalities, sometimes we associate things that are more nurturing towards a woman, where sometimes nature is more associated with masculinity in men. But is that some type of foolproof thing? Absolutely not. I think love is a transcendent thing. I think love is love, and that's all there is to it. And it's a human thing. It's not a man thing or a woman thing.
A woman's love is more emotional, and it tends to destroy, whereas man's love is logical, and it tends to build up.
I think a woman's love could be logical. A man's love could be emotional.
But women don't have logical
These are
love.
all generalities. These are all.
But they don't have logical love. Have you ever
No, that's
seen
not
a
true.
woman that's logical?
Yes.
Who?
Well, my fiance every day.
Why do you think that?
I know that. I live with her.
Why
Trust
do
me,
you
she
think-
is very logical
Do you have
compared
to
to
say
me.
that? You have to say that? Oh, you.
Do I have to
she's
say that? No,
more
I don't
lo-
have to say anything.
She's more logical than you are?
By far, Jesse.
So she's more man than you?
I walked into that one. No, she's just more logical. She, I just, I will occasionally sort of just react emotionally, where I'll just be like, oh man, and then she's the type of person, she takes a step back, she breathes, and then she solves a problem. She's better at that than I am. I've
Really?
improved
Why
on
would
it.
you marry a woman that is more man than you are?
I don't know, man. I guess she's not more man than me.
You said she's
smarter
logical,
than me.
But you said
She's
she's
smarter
more
than me. She's more logical
you.
than me.
Because normally men are logical and women are illogical.
That's a generality. I don't really know if I agree with that thesis.
Really?
Yeah,
So does
sorry.
she know she's marrying an illogical man?
She's got to know that, Jesse.
And what does she
She's
say
got to
about
know
that?
that.
What does she say about
She
that?
loves me anyway, Jesse. This gets back to the power of love.
Does she
She
control
loves me
you?
anyway for my flaws.
Does she control you?
Does she control me? No, she doesn't control me. She doesn't have to.
Right, you just submit.
Now you're getting really personal. What goes on after 10 p.m. is none of your business, sir. No,
That's amazing.
we got a happy, healthy relationship, I think. We're not perfect. Nobody is. But we do our best, and we're always striving to get better.
So you are a liberal.
I am a liberal.
Uh-huh.
I think those terms really get lost in the contemporary world. I'm definitely on the left. I kind of will casually just identify as a progressive, because I think it's just easier. Because progressive, it just means we basically want to move forward. In our contemporary landscape, liberal has been interpreted and reinterpreted many, many times, whereas progressive, it's kind of just like, yeah, I want to move forward in society. I favor policies for the working class, et cetera, et
It's
cetera.
easier for you to be a liberal, progressive, illogical male than it is to be a man?
Based on your definitions, on the definition that you put forth, yeah, it's going good.